So many older people have to scream and yell until somebody can help them up. I have been very careful to maintain my ability to get up off the floor without any help. I just jump up. It's no problem for me. I have 2,318 emails at this point. And the top one on top there, you know where it's from? KQED.
I watched them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. And the dreams that you dare to. Why, oh why can't
I go to yoga and exercise classes minimum 2 times a week, usually 3 or 4 times a week. And I go to two different places. I also do some Qigong and Tai Chi in these places. The Ashai Theater works, and a little local theater as well. My family had lived in Germany several generations back. My grandfather had opened a store. My father, he was well known in the town because he inherited the store. And so my parents really had no idea what was to come. The really bad story begins on Kristallnacht. After the Kristallnacht, all the public places were forbidden for Jews. My father was forced to sell the business. Since we lived over the business, it involved also having to move our living quarters. Because that was even a problem, because people were getting scared. They were threatened even to be killed if they associated. But there was a family lived in the heart of town who were willing to take us in. The group in England had formed this called the Kindertransport, which took in groups of children. They had advertised in England for families, like foster families, to take some children in, and they had a big response. Somehow, my father was able to link in Germany with the group that was working with the group in England. My mother was crying, and the last that I saw of her was waving to us out of the window. The war had started in September, and there was no regular correspondence. We got 2 letters via the Red Cross at some time during the time that we were in England. The one said, "We soon will be going on a long journey," or something, and we read between the lines, because that was when they were going to be sent to concentration camp. And that was the last we heard. I was really sort of dreading the experience, but it turned out really to be very positive, because everybody whom we knew, who knew my father particularly, and through the store, was calling us and inviting us. And this friend who lived across the street, who had been a housekeeper or had helped my mother, had gone frequently, walked up to the outside of the house and threw over food over the fence. And that was so touching. She told me that story. Her mother had died in the meantime. And I told her that I wanted to go to the cemetery with her, to the grave of her mother, to say thank you to her.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Oh, beautiful release. Memories seep through my veins. Let me be empty. Oh, weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angel, fly away. so tired of the straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting. You keep on building the lies that you make up for all that you lack. It don't make no difference. Escaping one last time. It's easier to believe in this sweet madness, all this glorious sadness that brings me to my knees. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. In the arms of the angel, may you find some comfort here. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here.
You know that they make us wear this stupid tie. But that's part of the rules. So if I want to usher there, that's what I have to. I'm trying to use your computer as a mirror, and that isn't working so well because it goes backwards. It's really confusing me. Okay. Okay. Good enough.